Ryan Paevey has once again become the center of attention among fans who continue to wonder what the future might hold for the beloved actor. His name still carries a strong emotional connection with viewers, especially those who remember his time on General Hospital and his portrayal of Nathan West. But now, in 2026, one question continues to appear again and again among fans. Could Ryan Paevey ever return to acting, or has he truly moved on to a different chapter of his life? That question has created a wave of curiosity across fan communities. Some viewers are hoping for a surprise comeback, while others believe Ryan deserves the freedom to focus on the life and interests that make him happy. The biggest reason this conversation continues is simple. Ryan left a lasting impression. During his time on General Hospital, Ryan became a familiar face to daytime television viewers. His character Nathan West developed meaningful relationships, emotional storylines, and unforgettable moments that helped Ryan build a dedicated fan base. Even after stepping away from the soap, fans never completely stopped talking about him. Why fans still miss Ryan Paevey? For many viewers, Ryan was more than just another actor on television. His presence brought a particular energy to the screen, and his performance connected with people who followed Nathan's story. When an actor leaves a long-running television series, fans often wonder whether the door is completely closed. With Ryan, that curiosity has remained especially strong. Social media comments frequently show viewers expressing how much they miss seeing him on television. Some fans continue to hope that he might appear in a special episode, a new series, a television movie, or even return to daytime drama. However, fan hopes and confirmed plans are two different things. That distinction is important when discussing Ryan's future. There may be plenty of speculation, but speculation should not automatically be treated as news. Unless Ryan or an official production source confirms a project, viewers should be careful about believing every online rumor. A different chapter. Ryan Paevey has also become associated with interests outside traditional acting. Over the years, fans have seen indications that his life is not defined solely by television. His interests, personal projects, and desire for a different lifestyle have helped create the impression that he may be comfortable exploring opportunities away from the entertainment industry. For some fans, this is difficult to accept. They want to see Ryan back on their screens. But for others, his happiness matters more than his return to television. That is an important part of the conversation because celebrities and actors are people first. Their careers can change, their priorities can change, and the things they want from life can change. Ryan does not necessarily have to follow the path fans expected from him. Could Ryan return? So, could Ryan Paevey return? The honest answer is that a future return would depend on many factors, including Ryan's own interests, available opportunities, scheduling, and whether a particular role appeals to him. A return is always something fans can hope for, but hope should not be confused with confirmation. If the right project came along, it could certainly create excitement among longtime viewers. Imagine the reaction if Ryan suddenly appeared in a new television project or made an unexpected return to a familiar world. For longtime fans, even the possibility is enough to generate excitement. But until an official announcement arrives, the safest approach is to view the return question as an open possibility rather than a confirmed event. Ryan's continued popularity demonstrates how powerful a connection between an actor and an audience can become. Years can pass, yet viewers still remember certain characters and performances. Nathan West remains an important part of Ryan's television legacy. Fans who watched his storyline may remember specific emotional moments, friendships, relationships, and dramatic turns. That history helps explain why a simple update involving Ryan can quickly attract attention online. People are not only interested in what he is doing today, they're also curious about what he might do tomorrow. Fans have different opinions. Not every fan wants the same outcome. Some viewers are firmly hoping for Ryan to return to General Hospital or another daytime drama. Others would love to see him in a completely different type of television role. Some fans would even be happy simply knowing that he is enjoying his current life and pursuing projects that matter to him. That range of opinions is what makes the conversation so interesting. One group asks, when will Ryan come back? Another asks, does Ryan even want to come back? And another group says, whatever makes him happy is what matters. All three perspectives can exist at the same time. For General Hospital fans, Ryan's connection to the show remains especially strong. Nathan West became a memorable character, and Ryan's time on the series gave viewers plenty of reasons to become invested in his journey. Soap opera audiences are also known for their loyalty. They remember actors long after characters leave the screen. That is why former cast members can continue generating discussion years later. A return to Port Charles would undoubtedly create excitement if it ever happened, but the decision would ultimately belong to Ryan and the people producing the show. Fans can hope. They can discuss possibilities. They can share memories. But official announcements remain the best way to know what is actually happening. What would a return look like? If Ryan ever decided to return to acting, it does not necessarily mean he would return to the exact same role. He could potentially explore a completely new character. He could appear in a limited television project. He could choose a movie role. He could participate in a special appearance. Or he could decide that acting is simply no longer the direction he wants to pursue. That uncertainty is part of what keeps fans interested. Ryan has already established himself as an actor, so a future return could take many forms. The important point is that fans should avoid assuming that one specific outcome is guaranteed. There is also an emotional reason this topic continues to resonate. Fans often form genuine connections with performers whose work becomes part of their everyday lives. A favorite actor may appear on television several times a week. Viewers become familiar with their face, voice, character, and storyline. When that actor disappears from regular television, the absence can feel surprisingly noticeable. That is why some Ryan Paevey fans continue to express how much they miss him. For them, this is not simply about entertainment. It is about memories. It is about a character they followed. And it is about an actor whose work meant something to them. The future remains open. The most realistic way to look at Ryan Paevey's future is to recognize that there are still many possibilities. He could remain focused on projects outside acting. He could return to television someday. He could choose occasional acting opportunities rather than a regular series. Or he could take his career in an entirely unexpected direction. None of these possibilities should be presented as confirmed unless Ryan or an official source announces them. That is especially important in an era when social media rumors can spread incredibly quickly. One fan comment can become a headline. One speculative post can become a rumor. And before long, viewers may believe something has been officially announced when it has not. For Ryan Paevey fans, the best thing to do is keep an eye on reliable announcements rather than unverified rumors. If Ryan announces a new project, it will likely become a major moment for his longtime supporters. Until then, fans can continue celebrating his previous work and respecting whatever direction he chooses for his future. After all, a successful career does not have to follow one predictable path. Ryan has already made an impact on television. His work on General Hospital remains part of his legacy, and his fans have shown that they are willing to follow his journey wherever it leads. One question still remains. So, will Ryan Paevey return? That is the question fans continue asking. There is currently a difference between wanting a return and having confirmation of a return. Fans can hope for another appearance. They can imagine Ryan back on television. They can discuss what kind of role might suit him. But the final answer belongs to Ryan and the projects he chooses. Perhaps one day an announcement will arrive that changes everything. Perhaps Ryan will surprise everyone with a new acting opportunity. Or perhaps his next chapter will continue outside the world of daytime television. Whatever happens, the interest surrounding his career proves one thing: Ryan Paevey has not been forgotten. His fans are still watching. They're still remembering Nathan West. And they're still asking the same emotional question. Will Ryan Paevey return? For now, the answer remains unknown. And maybe that uncertainty is exactly why fans are still talking. Because when an actor leaves a lasting impression, the audience does not simply forget. They wait, they wonder, and they hope that someday, somewhere, Ryan Paevey might once again step onto the screen and give longtime fans another reason to smile.